welcome back everybody. Luke Brady with Bell Helmets, and today I'm going to take you through our SRT Modular helmet. So starting with the shell construction, we're going to have a machine injected polycarbonate composite. As we move to the back of the helmet, you'll see that we have a DOT approval. So this is a DOT approved helmet with a polycarbonate construction composite. Moving to the front of the helmet, you can see we've got fully actuated top and chin bar vents to open and close and bring through that full airflow. So as we move into the shield for the helmet, you're going to get our Panovision shield system. So what that means is it's optically correct. This is a class 1 optically correct shield, so there's no visual distortion in it. You'll also notice that it's incredibly wide top to bottom, and you'll notice there's two cutouts in the chin bar, and what those two cutouts do is they give you a 17-degree more peripheral vision to your right or left side as you're doing head checks or things that you're going to do on the freeway. So although it looks minor, those cutouts on the chin bar give you a huge advantage in spotting that traffic coming from behind you. In order to release the shield, what you're going to do is pull up on the shield, and you're going to want to pull a little bit out and push this button here. Let me just make sure that you can see that. So there's a button here, you just push, and you're going to pull out on the shield a little bit, and as we line it back up, you just need to make sure you hear it click back in. So it's just a slide system, moves back and forth, but you do want to give a little bit of pressure out on the shield when you're removing it. As we move to the inside of the helmet, you can see that we've got an actuation system here on the left-hand side, and that left-hand side is actually going to actuate your internal drop-down sun visor. So with this helmet, we do utilize a dual cable slide system, so it's actually a push-pull system. So you're not getting any positive or negative feedback on any types of cogs or gear systems inside of it. It's a full cable system that actually runs through both sides of the shield. So it's a really high-end system to actuate that internal drop-down. Now, as we move to the bottom of the helmet, you can see the lever here to actuate the chin bar. So as we lift the chin bar up, you'll notice the shield will close itself. There's a really neat feature that you can see on the left-hand side of this helmet. Now there's a slide right here, and if you push that slide up, it'll actually lock the chin bar in an upright position. So if you're rooting around in your saddlebags, you're looking down, the chin bar is not going to close on itself. So the weight of the chin bar, the shield, everything else isn't going to close on itself. So you can actually lock that in the upright position, which is a really nice feature. So that just slides up and down on the left side of the helmet. And one other thing I'd like to point out on the outside of the helmet here, we've got a really plush neck curtain that really cuts down on that road noise, as well as the two reflective strips on the back here to elevate that nighttime visibility. So as we move to the interior of the helmet, we have an extremely plush, perforated micro suede liner that's fully removable and fully washable. All right, now that we've got the fully removable washable liner out, I'd like to point out in the dual multi-density EPS that you've got huge deep channels built in there that you can get increased airflow. Make sure we're maximizing that airflow on those hot days. Also, if you look into the side of the helmet here, you can see we've got really deep speaker pockets that are built in for those top-level communication systems for those long-time rides. All right, so now that we've taken you through the outside and the inside of the SRT Modular, if you have any other questions, come see us at bellhelmets.com.